Hello everyone and welcome back to another movie reaction. Today we're watching Catch Me If You Can, 2002 movie starring Leonardo DiCaprio, Tom Hanks, and Christopher Walken. It has a really good rating on IMDb and it was directed by Steven Spielberg. So it was the winner of the poll. I'm expecting it to be really good, seeing the actors. And on the promotion photo, it says the true story of a real fake. So I'm guessing this is based on a true story, loosely maybe, but nonetheless I'm really excited. So if you would like to see the whole reaction to this movie, you can go ahead. There'll be a link to my Patreon in the description box. You would also be able to vote on the movies that I watch every week, so if that's something that interests you, you can go have a look. If not, it's totally fine. The movies will still show up here every Friday. So let's just get into it.
Our first guest, he's made a career out of being the most outrageous imposter that we've ever come across on this show. You're going to see what I mean.
My name is Frank William Abagnale.
From 1964 to 1967, I successfully impersonated an airline pilot for Pan Am Airways, and I flew over 2 million miles for free. During that time, I was also the chief resident pediatrician at a Georgia hospital, and I did it all before my 19th birthday. My name is Frank William Abagnale.
Before 19?
The first time he's going to have...
Who was it that finally caught you?
His name was Carl Hanratty.
the senior American prisoner Abagnale. You're pulling me
In France? He said there's too many Americans here. Is that what he said? Is he violent or?
You don't think I should fool me, do you? Body by deprivation of liberty? Frank.
Get me a doctor in here! I need a doctor!
Yes.
Doctor, now!
Don't sweat it, Frank. We're going to get you right to a doctor. I have worked too long, too hard for you to take this away from me. If he dies, I'm holding you responsible. Oh. Let's hear it! Frank.
Ah, Frank. Oh. Okay, so he's really sick. Almost made it.
Okay, Carl. Let's go home.
So please stand as I present my very good friend, Frank William Abagnale.
I thought that was
I stand
Leonardo.
here humble. Most of all, I'm honored to see my loving wife, Paula,
Hola.
and my son,
Ah.
Julian.
Oh. Okay. I was like, did he steal his identity or something?
The first person to walk on stage is your mother, and she starts to dance. And I turned to my buddies and I said,
I will not leave France without her.
and I didn't.
We don't open for half
Open
an
the door,
hour.
please. Just open the door. It's important.
I'm sorry, we don't open for half an hour.
What's your name, ma'am?
Darcy.
Darcy. That's a pretty name.
Oh, yeah.
In a bit of a fix. I need a suit for my kid. It's my son, Frank. Is this yours? Must have slipped right off your neck.
Don't hit the curb.
Okay. Little charmer.
Dad, what's all this for?
You know why the Yankees always win, Frank?
Because they have Mickey Mantle?
No. It's because the other teams can't stop staring at those damn pinstripes. The manager of Chase Manhattan Bank is about to open the door for your father.
We don't usually loan money to people who have unresolved business with the IRS.
That's a misunderstanding. I hired the wrong guy to do my books. It's a mistake. Anybody could make it. I just need you guys to help me weather the storm. All I'm asking is for you to help me beat these guys. The largest bank in the world. Where's the risk?
Okay, so I get the feeling he learned everything from his dad.
Yeah, take it. It's good. It's small, but you know, it's going to be a lot less work. A lot less work for you.
You didn't get the loan?
You want some pancakes?
For dinner, on my son's 16th birthday, we're not going to eat pancakes. You thought I forgot. I opened a checking account in your name. I put $25 in the account so you can buy whatever you want. Don't tell your mother.
Thanks.
There's 50 checks there, Frank. From this day on, you're in that little club.
In the little club.
Got that, you got it all.
Frankie, you don't have to wear the uniform here.
He's going to a public school, but
Excuse me.
he's wearing his
Do you know where
uniform.
room 17 French is?
That's rude.
You selling encyclopedias? Yeah, it looks like a substitute teacher. That's Abagnale, not Abagnale, not Abagnale. Now, somebody please tell me where you left off in your textbooks.
The real teacher's
Please
about
open your textbooks
to
to
show up,
chapter
no?
8, and we'll get started. Excuse me, what's your name?
Brad?
Brad, why don't you get up here in front of the class here and read conversation number 5. I always sub for Roberta. Excuse me, why aren't you reading?
Oh my god.
For the past week, Frank has been teaching Mrs. Glass's French class.
You what?
That's hilarious.
John held a teacher-parent conference yesterday and was planning a class field trip to a French bread factory in Trenton. Do you see the problem?
He's committing. He's like, I'm proud of you, son. He's laughing.
Ma, is this my driver's license?
That's all there is, 2 bedrooms. Oh, Frankie, you remember Dad's friend? Jack Barnes? From the club.
Mm-hmm.
He came by looking for your father.
Oh, yeah?
He's giving him a tour of the apartment.
Mm-hmm.
It's very, spacious, Paula. Thanks for the sandwich, Paula. I'll see you later, huh?
Thanks for the sandwich, Paula. Oh my god, that's bad.
You're not going to tell him, are you? But you won't say anything because it's just silly, isn't it? Do you need some money, Frankie?
Trying to buy his silence.
I promise you we're gonna quit.
And he used to, like, the way he used to look at his parents when they were dancing and being, like, super happy. That must be heartbreaking. She's not even hiding anymore? Bro. A different guy?
You stay away from me, you hear me? You stay away from me. I don't know who you are, but if you ever come back here again...
Frank, calm down, will you? I'm Dick Kesner.
Oh,
Everything in this country has to be legal.
I was like, damn, girl.
This is important because it states who you are going to live with after the divorce. I want to see a name on that line.
Oh my
Frank,
god.
just write down my name.
What?
Leave the
1969.
airport in 7 hours.
Oh, okay, so we're gonna go back and forth.
I'm sorry, but we're not allowed to cash checks from other banks. How would we know if they were any good?
What did you say your name was?
Ashley?
Ashley. You know what I found on the sidewalk out there?
I thought he was gonna say that's a pretty name, but he's gonna use another of his dad's tricks.
Must have slipped right off your neck.
Oh. Not going really good. Really well, sorry. He's gonna be a pilot? How can you fake
What do you think, Angelo?
being a
The
pilot?
ladies are wrapped this afternoon.
Because you actually have to, like, be on a plane and
Over here. You betcha.
pilot the plane.
You're the young man who's writing the article for the school paper.
Yes, ma'am, that's me. I want to know everything there is to know about being a pilot. What airports does Pan Am fly to? And what about those ID badges that I've seen pilots wear?
Well, every pilot has to have 2 things with them at all times. The other one is their FAA license. And that looks just like this.
Oh. Do you think I can make a copy of this to put into my article?
Oh, Frank, You can have that one. It's 3 years expired.
Oh, thanks. And what about your ID badge? You have an extra one to borrow?
Oh, no, I can't help you there. What's a special?
You look too young to be a pilot.
I'm a co-pilot.
Oh, why so nervous? No checks, no cash. You'll have to fill in your employee ID number, and then I'll bill Pan Am. I'll take it out in your next paycheck.
Even better.
I was also wondering if I could write you a personal check.
We cash personal checks up to $100. Payroll checks we cash up to $300.
You say 300 for a payroll check? Excuse me. I'm sure you hear this all the time, but you have the most beautiful eyes I have ever seen.
I do get that all the time. How would you like it?
Oh my god.
Are you my deadhead to Miami?
Yes. It's been a while since I've done this. Which one's the jump seat again?
Have a nice flight. Are you my deadhead?
Hey! Meredith
Frank?
Grey!
Captain Oliver?
What up?
Joe Lark in the cold. Would you like a drink after takeoff?
Milk?
80 knots.
Milk?
Check. D1, rotate.
He's never actually been on
Dear
one.
Dad, did you drop this?
How many does he have?
Slip right off your neck.
No.
No!
Yes.
This is by far the best date I have ever been on.
Is that his first time? Elizabeth Banks?
Welcome, Miami Mutual Bank. How may I help you?
So where do the checks get routed to?
I don't exactly know. Nobody ever asked me that before.
Our next set of bid is also from the Jersey Central.
If you change a 02 to a 12, that means that check, which was cashed in New York, does not go to the New York Federal Branch, but it is rerouted all the way to the San Francisco Federal Branch. The bank doesn't even know the check is bounced for 2 weeks.
You want to talk to my wife?
They're not taking him seriously. I guess no one was doing that at the time.
Let me ask you a question, Miss Andreski. If you're having so much fun undercover, why did you transfer to bank fraud?
I didn't transfer. Censured and reassigned. It's like being punished. I was punished. I screwed up in the field.
What about you, Mr. Fox? Were you
Okay, so
punished for screwing up in the field?
No,
bank fraud is like boring,
I already did
supposedly.
background investigation. Oh, would you like to hear me tell a joke? Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Go fuck yourselves. We'll just take this check and be on our way. Thank you.
Good. Because I don't want my customers harassed.
What are you saying? Are you still here?
201.
Thank you.
Switched rooms, maybe?
Hands on your head.
Oh, that's the new IBM
Oh, damn.
Electric.
Put your hands on your head.
Print that little payroll envelope.
Put it down.
He's asking himself.
Put it down. Drop it!
Relax. You're late, all right? My name's Alan, Barry Allen, United States Secret Service. Your boy just tried to jump out the window. My partner has him in custody.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I have chills.
One step.
This just gave me chills.
Hey, look, just do me a favor. Take a look outside. Look out the window. My partner's walking into the car as we speak. Look.
No
Old
way!
man was pissed in his pants when I came through the door. Mind if I see some identification? Do me a favor and sit tight for a second while I get this evidence downstairs. You know, I don't want some maid walking through here and making the bed. LAPD should be here any sec.
Wait. Your wallet.
You hang on to it for a minute. I trust you.
He would have fooled me too. Like, he was so composed. That's why he takes off the logos? That's so freaking funny.
Mrs. Hanratty, Merry Christmas.
Hello, Carl. I'm really sorry if I made a fool out of you. I really am.
No.
No, listen, I really am. I
You do not feel sorry for me. How did you know I wouldn't look in your wallet?
The same reason the Yankees always win. Nobody can keep their eyes off the pinstripes.
The Yankees win because they have Mickey Mantle. No one ever bets on the uniform. You have no one else to call. Oh.
Ouch.
Are you a collector?
Of what?
Barry Allen. The Flash. Yeah, the comic book.
He had the Flash comic books.
Thank you.
We saw that in his room.
He's a kid. Our unsub is a kid. That's why we couldn't match his prints. That's why he doesn't have a record.
Well, why New York?
The Yankees. He said something about the Yankees.
He's good. He's a good
So
investigator.
where are we on the list?
Damn, they found
My
his
husband,
mom.
Jack, is a lawyer.
What about your first husband, Mrs. Abagnale?
And they scared me to death because my son made a little mistake.
Would you happen to have a picture of your son?
Oh, yes.
Yep, that's him.
Our unsub's name is Frank Abagnale Jr., age 17.
Is Monkey okay? Is he in trouble?
Oh
You okay?
my god.
He told me to pick up the bud, so I did.
So many known actresses.
You like those braces? I got mine off last year.
They're bonding.
Do you know if they're hiring here at the hospital? I'm a doctor.
Oh, true. They said that he was
Dear Dad, I've decided
been
to get
a
off the
pilot
road for a while.
and a
Taking
doctor.
a night job at
Harvard Medical School? Top of your class?
Harvard.
In the past, they've always let me choose my own nurses. You don't take roll every night? Yes, I will, Dr. Ashland. And if you're going to be late, I suggest you bring a note.
Me, when I watch Grey's Anatomy, I'm just like, I could be a doctor.
Do you concur? I concur. Let's get it off to pediatrics.
Oh, she doesn't have her braces anymore.
I'm sorry. Do you really think I have to go?
And you, Dr. Carter?
Fractured tibia about 5 inches below patella. Dr. Harris. Yes? Do you concur?
Concur. What, sir?
The show he's been
With what
watching.
Dr. Ashland just said. Do you concur?
You agree?
Well, it was a bicycle accident. The boy told us.
Okay.
So you concur?
It's been concurred. Could not handle the sight of blood.
Frank enlisted in the Marine Corps. He's over in Vietnam right now. That kid is halfway around the world, crawling through the damn jungle, fighting the communists. Not a father, are you?
Uh-oh.
Brenda, what if you were engaged to a doctor? Will that change anything?
What?
Yes, I am a Lutheran.
Oh my god, the lighting.
Call me Frank.
Frank, would you like to say grace?
Absolutely. 2 little mice fell into a bucket of cream. The first mouse quickly gave up and drowned, but the second mouse, he struggled so hard that he eventually churned that cream into butter. And he walked out. Amen.
Amen.
Oh, man. Oh.
Is that Charlie Sheen's dad?
Berkeley.
Berkeley. Oh my gosh, isn't that where you went, Daddy? Oh, maybe Frank could come work for you.
Was that snake Hollingsworth still teaching there when you went through Berkeley? And that dog of his? What was the name of his little dog?
How the fuck would I know? Why would you know? Barky?
The dog was dead.
Oh. Rest in peace.
If you want my blessing, if you want my daughter, I'd like to hear it from you now.
The truth is that I'm not a doctor. I'm not a lawyer.
I'm just a man in love.
I'm not an airline pilot. I'm just a kid who's in love with your daughter.
A kid.
Don't be afraid. Ask the question you came here to ask me.
What would I have to do to take the bar here in New Orleans?
Good luck, Mr. Connors.
He's already moving on.
Did we spell it right?
It's funny because
Sure did.
Frank Connors,
Congratulations.
and he's a con
Welcome
man.
aboard.
A conner.
Embrace me, you irreplaceable. Look at you, my heart.
His dad.
I came here to give you this. It's an invitation to an engagement party. Daddy, I'm getting married. I'm getting it all back. All the jewelry, all the furs, everything they took from us, I'm gonna get it back. So go see her, son.
My mother's married now to my friend Jack Barnes. They have a house in Long Island.
He didn't know that? I guess he did.
FBI agent come see me.
It's over. I'm gonna stop now.
They're never going to catch you, Frank.
Dad, she wouldn't do that.
Why won't you sit down?
Why would she do that to you?
Come on, sit with me. Have a drink. I'm your father.
Then ask me to stop. Then ask me to stop.
We can't stop.
Where you going tonight? Tahiti, Hawaii?
I want it to be over.
You think we can just call that a wedding? Present? No, this isn't something you get to walk away from, Frank.
I want to call a truce.
No truce. You will be caught. You will go to prison. Where did you think this was going?
Stop chasing me.
I can't stop. It's my job.
I just thought I'd ask, you know? Merry Christmas, huh?
The way he just wanted to call a
Let's get
truce.
every newspaper we can. Every newspaper in Louisiana
He
for the
said,
last 2 months.
please.
What are we looking for? Engagement.
He really is a kid.
Name of Connors. She thinks she's Connors. Loses her name and loses her girl.
True. He's really good. He's gonna run.
You love me whether I was sick or whether I was poor, or even if I had a different name.
Frank, where'd you get all that money?
Do you trust me? Do you love me, Brenda? You love me?
Excuse me, Mother. Have you seen Frank or Brenda?
I think they went upstairs.
Snitch! They don't know.
Frank.
I'm kind of rooting for him.
Meet me at Miami International Airport.
Wait, please, before you go, please tell me your name. Tell me.
Frank William Abagnale Jr.
Poor girl. Is she gonna go? Because I feel like he really loved her. And her him. Oh, there she is. Oh no, she's with them. She's with the FBI.
That's the Chatterton. Did you get a look at his face?
He's got his pilot's cap on. Carl, I think it's him. I'm just a driver. A man paid me $100, wears uniform, takes someone to the airport.
Who are you picking up? If we could track him from Madrid, sir, we could still catch him.
I'm sorry, Carl. If you couldn't catch him here, you're not going to catch him there.
But, sir, we're going to let him get away.
No, Carl. You let him get away.
Okay, you do it then.
France. Frank's mother said the name of a village in France where they didn't have Sarah Lee. The village where she met Frank's father.
Not Rashad.
Carl!
Merry Christmas! How is it that we're always talking on Christmas, Carl?
Oh, you have a gun? You have a gun? No gun?
No.
No gun. And you tell me what, there's 2 dozen French police officers out there right now on Christmas Eve? That's what you're telling me?
Yeah.
It's just me and you, and you know what? You have to catch me yourself.
We don't have time for this. Don't make a mistake.
That's good. That's good, Carl, you know?
You walk out that door, they're gonna kill you.
Is that the truth?
Yeah.
You swear? That was really good, Carl.
That was really good, Carl. Oh, it was true.
Frank Abagnale now surrendered on his own card. Understood? Understood? Where are you taking him? I'm supposed to go.
It's kind of attached to him now.
Let me in the car. Let me in the car. Let me in the car. Don't worry, Frank. I'll have you extradited back to the United States. Don't worry.
Not for another 2 years.
Frank, your father is dead. I'm sorry.
What?
I didn't want to say anything until we got closer to home. He fell down some steps at Grand Central Station trying to catch a train.
Go home to be safe.
It's basically who he was doing this for, isn't it? For this. What? In the... Dude! Half sister?
And sentence you to 12 years in Atlanta's maximum security prison.
12 years, not too bad.
Merry Christmas, Frank.
Oh, of course it's Christmas.
You got any of the checks?
Yeah, I got a counterfeit he drew on
Is he helping?
savings and loan.
Let him out for good behavior? I don't know.
I'd like you to take a look at something. Would you be interested in working with the FBI?
I was just gonna say, would you like a job?
Under whose custody?
Hey, intern. Frank. No, Frank.
When did you pass the bar in Louisiana?
What are you doing here?
Yeah, let him go.
Listen, you go back to Europe, you're gonna die in Peppermint prison. Try to run here in the States, we'll send you back to Atlanta for 50 years.
Maybe not.
We're gonna let you fly tonight, Frank. We're gonna try to stop you. Because I know you'll be back on Monday.
How do you know I'll come back?
You should. It's the best
Look,
scenario.
Frank, nobody's chasing you.
That's the thing, like him working there, no one's chasing him. He just has to do his time, you know?
It's like the original amount was for $60.
What if I take a look?
Cost the bank $16,000. How did you do it, Frank? How did you cheat on the bar exam in Louisiana?
Tell him. I want to know too.
I didn't cheat. I studied for 2 weeks and I passed.
It's a good skill to have.
Saying that he's a local?
Well, for me...
Millions of dollars a year. Oh my god, I got emotional in the end again. Just like seeing them talk about this other guy and stuff. Oh. Okay, this was freaking amazing. I loved it. I was rooting for Frank pretty much the whole way through the movie. Because it's easy to forget that he's just a kid, right? I didn't really have a good idea or like notion of the time passing, because I knew that when he got caught, it was 1969. So whenever they threw us back in the, like, the present, future, whatever. And then when I saw 1967, I was just like, oh, so that's, 2 years before he, like, gets caught for real. But other than that, when we came back to when he was young, I didn't really have a good notion, But yeah, okay, Frank was a kid, and he was really, like, he seemed to have a really happy family at the start. Like, he was really close with his dad, and he seemed to really admire his dad, look up to him, and he loved his mom, and he was just like, he loved his family. So when that all, like, crumbled in front of him, I think that's, like, that was the, just, like, flip the switch. And especially even more the divorce, when he had to choose between his parents. It's like, no kid wants to, like, oh, just write down a name to who you want, like, write the name of the parent you want to live with. Like, he was just old enough that he could, have, like, give his input and just like, oh yeah, I'd like to stay with dad, or oh, I would like to stay with mom. Because when kids are, like, much more little, it's, shared custody, I guess. It's, like, more of a thing then. Yeah, his parents broke up, divorced, and that just, like, wrecked him, and that's when he ran away, and he started his, it didn't really go well at the start, but he got better and better, and we saw that he was a smart kid. Like, he was, like, on the verge of being a genius. Like, he passed the bar. He studied for 2 weeks. 2 weeks! And he passed the freaking bar. Yeah, he was smart. And he became this expert in forging checks. And that's how he, he just, like, scammed his way into every sort of life he wanted to lead. And none of it was, like, he wasn't, I guess that, he could have ended up hurting people, like, pretending to be a doctor. It's not, what if he was put on the spot to, like, do surgery, or I don't know, like, treat someone? It's like, that's dangerous. But I mean, I don't think he had bad intentions. He just, when he learned that his mom, like, remarried and stuff, he said, well, I'm gonna stop. Like, this is, because he was just saying that he was gonna get everything back, the house, and I don't know what else he mentioned, but everything they had before they had to move, and, like, his mom starting to have an affair. He just wanted to, I don't know, give the means to his dad, like, buy a suit, a car, having a house, just so I guess his dad could, like, win his mom back. And by doing that, he would win his family back. So I think he was just in need of, like, a family. He just wanted his family. One of the only stable relationships he had, apart from, like, his dad, he was really close with his dad, but was with Carl. So I think that's why they like, had a bond. I don't know, it was nice to see. Like, it made me emotional in the end, because I was just like, he's a kid. Like, he is a kid. And I love that, he started working with the FBI, and he got tempted to go back. Like, he tried to escape, right? But then Carl told him, I'm not, like, no one's chasing you. And I think that was the bottom line of, like, we did this. You're now out of prison. Yes, you're still serving your sentence, but you're helping us. And by doing that, it means that after a few years, you won't be here because you have to, like, serve the rest of your sentence. Like, you'll be free to, like, walk away after, and no one's gonna be like, oh, we need to catch him, we need to put him in jail. But if you escape now and someone finds out that you're out and about, they'll end up finding you, and you'll be, like, even in a worse position that you are right now. So for once, do the right thing. I know that it's not the most exciting life, but, it's still the better option that you have right now. And I thought that was really interesting because, we heard the Yankee thing that his dad said at the start of the movie, and he was talking about the stripes and stuff, he said, like, why do you think the Yankees always win? Or people watch the Yankees? I don't know. I think it was, why do you think the Yankees always win? And his first answer, as like a kid before he did any of this, was because they have this guy. I don't remember his name, sorry. But because they have this player, and he's probably a really good player. And he's like, no, it's because of the stripes. Let's just say that's what he said. But then he repeats that to Carl. I think it was the first Christmas Eve that they talked to each other on the phone. He asked him, and Carl said, it's because they have this guy, this player. And then he repeated back to him what his dad told him, you know? So it just like, it made me think that at this other point in his life, he could have turned into a man like Carl, but he became a man like his dad, because his dad was also like a little scammer, but he wasn't on Frank Jr.'s level. But I think he had the charm, and he had the you know, like, he was very quick to answer when the banks were like, well, we can't do that. And you know that he wasn't as successful as his son was later on. But I think it was an amazing movie. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. They did a great job at like showing us that, to me, Frank wasn't a villain. Maybe in some aspect he was, but bottom line is he was a kid. I don't know, he wanted to have his family back, you know? I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. I will see you next week for another movie. So see you there, and thank you so much for watching.